have your passport or your identification, and your employer takes it. And now you don't have anything to prove who you are. And unfortunately, the United States is not kind to undocumented workers. So those people had a large risk of being deported or being separated from their families. And so this organization helped farm workers to unionize. Unionize means to be a group of workers that can legally ask for rights. And as a union, you and your employer come to an agreement about working conditions. So it's a really important organization. And they do so many useful things. And Rosalinda is one of the most incredible women I've ever met. And I feel really lucky that I got the chance to volunteer with them. But volunteering is really, really a good way to become involved and to learn more about your community too. So I recommend it. Then I also, while I was in university, I started a climbing co-op. Do you know what a co-op is? Okay, so a co-op is a community-operated business. Basically, it means, like, imagine if you have a store. There's a store. Normally, one person owns the store, right? Well, in a co-op, you might go to the store and pay $20, 20 euros, and you become a part owner. So the store isn't owned by one person, it's owned by everyone. And me and my best friend started this co-op because we saw that almost all the climbers in our community were white men. And we were some of the only women who were climbing. And so we said, we want to change this. This is not cool. And we were lucky that we learned how to climb in high school. Let's teach other people. And so we both had teaching experience and we had a lot of climbing experience. So we found a group of leaders who would help us, and we basically started this co-op. And so we had a bunch of climbing gear. We, how do I say this? It was so hard. It was a long process. It took over a year to just start because we had to get money, and we applied for grants from our university, and our university accepted our grant and gave us $2,000 to spend on the co-op. And we bought climbing equipment. So we bought harnesses and quick draws and carabiners. We bought all this equipment and some ropes, some climbing ropes. And then if you joined the co-op, you could use the equipment for free. So because climbing is expensive, this was a way that we made it accessible. So we had equipment, and then we organized classes.